The Youth Transition to Work CNA and PT-8 Apprenticeship Program, also known as YTTW, gives high school seniors in Hudson, Essex, and Union County the opportunity to become certified nursing assistants and physical therapy aides.
This 6-month program is designed to train students and get them jobs placed as CNAs and PTAs at local hospitals and medical facilities.
The YTTW program also helps pay for training, provides resume writing and interview workshops, and also helps you with the financial aid process. Please take a look inside our program to realize the endless opportunities at YTTW and why this program is so important.
Stephanie Harris Kuiper, Executive Director for New Jersey Healthcare Employers District 1199J Training and Development Fund. I'm also the Project Director for the Youth Transitions to Work Apprenticeship Program. We're looking for dedicated, committed, high-functioning seniors that have already thought about their future and their careers in the healthcare field, specifically nursing and physical therapy. We're looking for students that also need to work, that they realize that they don't have the luxury due to several reasons. They don't have the luxury just to go to a 4-year school, and they realize the opportunities the YTT program has to offer them a jump start to their career, as well as an opportunity to learn and earn simultaneously.
Okay, well, my name is David Collins, and I'm an instructor this summer in the YTTW program, Youth Transitions to Work. This program is important because a lot of these students, they're recruited from different high schools around the state and around the area, and this is life-changing for them because they're getting the opportunity to go out and become physical therapy aides and certified nurse assistants, and this gives them a peek into the medical industry, into the medical field.
Well, my name is Christopher Hall. For the previous cohort, I was the YTTW CNA coordinator. Coming out of high school, I think a lot of students may not have the direction. They may be lost. They may just, some students come from backgrounds where it's just about getting through high school is considered an accomplishment. Yes, it's an accomplishment, but not everyone realizes that you are required to go further if you want to be successful. And when I say go further, I mean educational-wise. I think this program captures a lot of students that do not necessarily have the means to financially afford college, or may not be motivated enough, and I think this program exposes them to those arenas. I think getting them in college for their first semester, I know, for example, one student last year, when he joined, he didn't plan on attending college, but after his first semester, he got his feet wet, and now he's way more interested in pursuing higher education.
So my name is Alexis Francis, and I am the administrative assistant to the director here. It's a good starter for students interested in the healthcare field, and the more money that the program gets, or the longer the program is funded, it gives more high school students in Essex, Hudson, and Union County the opportunity to be exposed to working in a nursing home, the different tasks that it takes to be a CNA or to be a nurse or to be a physical therapy aide. It gives them that exposure, and it pays for their first semester of college, so that's a good thing because a lot of kids can't afford that. So the fact that the program does that through the funding and the grants of the program, it really gives a lot of kids opportunities that they might not be able to get elsewhere, or that they wouldn't be able to have if it wasn't for the YTTW program.
Susan Cleary, President of District 1199J. I think they bring a new energy and a new perspective, some new caring. I think, with the changing world, it is always great to have new blood to replenish the workforce. They are like a fountain of youth, at least when they're here in our doors, and I'm sure they do the same thing out in all of the facilities where they work.
Because so much has happened in healthcare, it's one of the leading industries, one of the top leading industries in our country. Since we know this, and we know people are living longer, people are needing greater sources of health care, the pipeline is not adequate to the need. We're not matching the need. but having an apprenticeship program specifically for youth, what the importance here is that we're fulfilling that pipeline of workers. And the workers are multicultural. They are now bilingual workers because they're young. They represent America. They're from all walks of life. So we're filling the gap. We're filling the pipeline. We're answering the need.
Oh, that's easy. I mean, we're helping young people. And I think it's just that simple. When I say we're helping young people, we are getting young people in the workforce. We're giving them direction. We're giving them just opportunities that normally wouldn't be afforded to them. People that are coming from various backgrounds who can't afford to, eat on certain days, and to me that's the future. So that's us preparing the country for a better future. So if we're not taking care of our young folks now, we're going to have issues to come.
My name is Christine Osuji, and I went to North Tech High School. Well, when the program first started, we started off with our remedial courses preparing for the Essex County placement exam, and that was for 3 weeks. We took math and English classes. And afterwards, now, we just started, well, the CNA, since I'm a CNA, we just started going to Essex County College to take our CNA apprentice class. And every so often, we go to Alaris Health at St. Mary's for our clinicals. Well, Dr. Kuiper has definitely been a positive influence on me, especially because she gives me a lot of encouragement as to things that I do accomplish, and she just gives me suggestions and different various forms of advice that I can use to help myself.
My name is Maite Carpio, and I graduated from Union City High School. I look forward to seeing everyone, even our interns. It's such a great atmosphere. Being here with everyone is always so much fun, even when one person is absent, you notice it because it just doesn't feel the same. It's great when everybody's here, when we're all together, we're all laughing, we're all smiling, including with the teachers. Even if Mr. Collins sometimes gets a little annoyed, or Mr. Kuiper or Dr. Kuiper tell us to pay attention and be serious, it always ends up in a good note. We never have a problem with one another. It's the family atmosphere that we really enjoy.
Basically every day we're going through classes, so all of the students will come in the morning. We greet them, make sure that everything is going well in their day so far, and then we get straight to classes. So we have English, math, we go through a number of classes during the day. When the students aren't in the classroom, then I'm doing a lot of grading of their homework assignments, because they get homework assignments every day. And so a lot of grading and preparing for the next lesson.
My name is Carmen Melendez. I came from Eastside High School, and I'm from Newark. I really wanted to help people, and I didn't know how, but hearing this, I knew that it had to do with physical therapy, and I've always been interested in helping others get into shape because I played sports in high school, so I wanted to use my athleticism. Well, yes, we're doing our internships. PTAs are doing their internships at local hospitals that they get placed in, and CNAs are doing their hours in Essex. So I got to go to Beth Israel, and I'm doing my internships there, as well as we're doing our 20 hours at Rutgers. YTTW is an important program because students such as myself can get an opportunity to go to school for free, and it's not, you don't get that every day.
I'm Thomas Vitek, and I went to Linden High. So in the beginning we had the summer enrichment program, which was pre-college English, pre-college math, so that made up our morning. And then the afternoon we would have Mr. Kuiper for college level English to prepare us for college, and then we would have work readiness, so resumes and mock interviews. And then after the summer enrichment, we start the training portion. So we're placed in the internships wherever we are. So I'm at Barnabas, and then so that's 55 hours of shadowing and volunteering, and then we have 20 hours at Rutgers for clinical skills. It's a lot. I've never been in a hospital before working, so we shadowed the physical therapist. They showed us around. It's a big hospital. I got lost, but we pretty much shadowed the PTs, and then we worked with clinical assistants to get an idea of what their daily duties are. Well, I've been through PT and I've been through chiropractic care. I played football, so I broke my ankle, and then I injured my neck. So going through it, it sparked my interest in, you know, how you don't need pills or medication. There's alternative medicine. So that kind of sparked my interest, and then I'm into health and fitness. I'm big on that, so I know PT's a big part of PT's exercising.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really into exercise, so I knew that I kind of have an upper hand with that already. The mentoring, definitely. The people around here really care about you, so they'll help you out either personally, academically. They're there for you day in, day out. You can call them anytime. So it's nice to have somebody in your corner all the time.
I'm Chelsea Hall. I come from County Prep High School. It's important because, like, worldwide, when you're thinking about global, a lot of places out of the U.S. have apprenticeships, and it helps people, especially with their skills. So by having this program, not only are you getting a feel for what you might want to do, but you're advancing your skills within it. Like, you'll have so much underneath your name by doing this program. It's a win-win. Even if you choose not to fulfill a medical career, you still have so much, and it's for free. And it just shows that people really do care about you. So you're not forgotten. You're not a lost cause. But it's just making me a better person. I'm only 18, and I have the responsibility of a 27, 30-year-old. And I'm doing all this to help me land a better occupation faster and easier by the time I'm expected to have an occupation.
My optimistic side sees it growing in leaps and bounds, being able to expand this program to bring in more young adults because there's so many that we have to turn down. They are extremely important. The funding is necessary not just to maintain the same level, but to increase it, because there are so many applicants in this economy where jobs are hard to find. Everybody's talking about job creation. This is an opportunity where that happens, where they're employable. It's necessary. There's many opportunities. There's waiting lists of employers that want to hire the folks who come through the program.
I wanted to make, when we had a higher level of funding, as opposed to taking 10 young people, I was able to take 19 to 20 CNAs. Now I can barely take the 10 and be able to provide them with the quality education and pre-apprenticeship training that is necessary. 8 years ago, when I started this program, the annual amount, the maximum, was $220,000. Within 2 years, it was decreased by $20,000, so it was $200,000. Then it was decreased to $180,000, and yes, yet again, $160,000. The past 2 years, there's now a new formula where the recipients of a YTTW grant award will not get more than $8,500 per student. Now, one might say, oh, well, that's a substantial amount of money. I would say, no, it's not. First and foremost, look how the grants have been cut from $220,000 now to $8,500 per student. And when you're providing all of the services that are necessary to mold a young healthcare professional, that's not even a drop in the bucket. So we're getting less and less, and we're required to do more and more. And not just do more and more, but to maintain the standard that we've had for the past 7 years.
It would be great to give more funding to this program, because there are so many students who apply for this program, and during this program's process, you start out with, I'd say, 30 students approximately, and then we kind of go down to maybe 18 to 20 students, and it's a weeding process. It's a very rigorous program, but if there were more students who had this opportunity, they'd get to be exposed. We'd get to have a lot more youth in the medical field, getting these opportunities that a lot of the young adults in today's society are not getting. So
it's very eye-opening. It's not something that you see every day. It's an apprenticeship. It's something that we as I guess the country doesn't do anymore. And I feel that this should be something that should continually be funded because it's very helpful. Before this program, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't get accepted to any college, and this program accepted me. Honestly, this program started me off, and it's been a blessing. After I graduate, I hope to continue school, of course, and later on in the future become a doctor of physical therapy. And in regards to everything here, I hope that even when I do go on to becoming a doctor and hopefully even owning my own practice, I hope that I have the chance to come back and help students who are in my position.
Us preparing for the future. So if you're not doing your part in funding the correct programs that are taking care of our young folks and keeping them out of prisons and putting them in colleges, then you're not doing your job. And as far as any young adult or young student watching this video who may be unsure about your direction in life, I would say check our history and what the program has done in the past. I mean, there's people who came before you who had no direction as well, and they're on doing bigger and better things, working in great hospitals, have benefits, paying their way through college so that they don't come out with student debts. They're taking care of families. So this is an opportunity that's afforded once in a lifetime, and you better grab a hold of it.